everyone, it's Froggy and I'm back again with another episode of Mystic Messenger. So we've got another we've got two chat rooms open again. So here's the one I didn't do last time, Night of Reminiscence with Jumin. You're here, Mila. Oh yeah, I bought into it. It's 15 hourglasses. Oh, did I mention before that it's 300 hourglasses to buy V's route in the first place? That's expensive, man. That was all of the hourglasses I had left, and then I had to pay another like $10 to get another 300, and then I got 150, I don't know where. Anyways. Good evening, Jumin. What are you up to at this hour? Good evening. It's late, but you're not sleeping. Have you ever heard of this term called information superiority? It means collecting sufficient amount of information for the ally while limiting the flow of information for the enemies. Mila, we don't know who you are yet, but we're disclosing a lot of emotions and information to you. But I hardly gained any information here, so you're saying that I'm currently holding information superiority? Yes, you're right. You're the one who has the upper hand in this situation, and we're struggling to get it back. I do not like making deals during such disadvantageous situations, but this is the kind of situation in which such a case is inevitable. I hope that this situation will turn around the other way around soon. I hope everyone would keep in mind that for now that Mila could see all chat logs going on in this app. That includes me, the rest of you, and Mila. Don't forget that you can even read the logs that you didn't participate in chatting for. In addition, denying V could shatter the RFA. He's our representative. I understand your situation, Yusung, but I'd appreciate it if you could restrain yourself. I visit the chat room in the early morning, and I find such an emotional chat. I think you'd trust V in whatever situation, Jumin. What's so bad about questioning? I think you trust V no matter what. That's because I can trust V. The only difference between me and the rest of the members is a degree of knowledge about V. I've spent years with V, so I'm aware of this fact better than others, that's all. Oh, which reminds me. Jaehee is helping the research on Mila. Lucille and Jaehee are doing secret and open research, respectively, about Mila, but I'm surprised it's taking so long with 707's research. It's much longer than we expected. Has it ever taken this long for him to complete his research? He normally finished background checks on party guests in mere minutes. So maybe it's only natural that there's a good chance that Mila is no ordinary person. Ooh, busted. I actually came from another dimension. If I don't look like an extraordinary person, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? If I'm correct. You're the practitioner of dark magic. No, wait. Let's drop this conversation here. Just ignore that. I've recently read a book titled Unknown Dark Magic, and it talked about a magic that allows transformation into a completely different person. Why am I saying this? It also talked about a case in which the user completely changed his appearance and covered up what he'd done. I'm sure that spell was Espresso... Oh, wait, hold on. Espresso and cafe au lait are delicious. I love caffeine. Yeah, okay. I think Jaehee wrote this. No, wait. It's for getting rid of sleep. Oh, here it is. Hit Seoul, hit Daejeon, hit Daegu, hit Busan, hit it. Where's my Prince Charming waiting for me? That's the spell for teleporting, not shapeshifting. What's that supposed to mean? See that? Is that so? My book told me that it's for changing appearance. Do they differ by books? Then whose book is the correct one? I should look into it later. Anyhow, Mila. Did you laugh by any chance? I did. I did laugh. Are you trying to make me laugh? Thee who laughs at the spell is no ordinary soul. That's what the warning says. For your information, I did laugh. I'd like to try this on Jahi tomorrow. I wonder what her response would be. That's one elegant sense of humor you have, Jumin. Cheer up, Jahi. Oh, Jumin. You understand my sense of humor? I should revise my evaluation on you, Mila. For about 0.36%. I was thinking that perhaps this could be the magic that Mila used, if it does exist. Just where did you get that book? Is this what you think? You're cute, Jumin. Cute? I think that would suit Elizabeth III better than me. Actually, aside from dark magic, there's a realistic method to turn into another person. Drink until you pass out, for example. But of course, that usually does not have a happy ending. So what's important is a limit. No more, no less. Just the right amount of wine actually helps you to prevent cardiovascular disease. So you can say that this glass of wine I'm enjoying right now is for my health. My point is, let's chat about what suits the value of the RFA. You mean a chat about dark magic? I vote for a chat on RFA. Although I did first suggest talking about the RFA. I'm also starting to think that it would be just another way to add to your information superiority, Mila. I wish Yu-Sung won't be so agitated. Everything has a right time, whether it's wine or person. Everyone naturally gives a peek of who he or she is, and you learn for yourself what kind of person she or he is. That goes for Mila too. The relationship between Mila and Rika, the reason why Mila joined the RFA, all questions will be answered when the time comes. Jumin, you're still awake. Was that spell for summoning V instead of shapeshifting by any chance? What? V alert? This one. Spell? I hope you'd remember that humans are born to lose the essence of things when they lose their calm. V, I didn't expect you to log in at this hour. Your words are kind of gibberish right now, Jumin. You're drunk. No. Oh my god, is he drunk? You're drunk, Jumin. What brings you here at this hour, V? The moon was so bright, so I couldn't sleep. That makes the two of us. And that sounds quite sentimental for you, Jumin. I felt even more lonely, now that the sun is gone. So I was looking for someone to talk to. That's so very like you. Are you fine with me as your chatting partner? It'd be an honor to talk to my precious friend and our new member. It's been so long since I chatted with you while sipping wine. It would have been better if we could meet in person and share this wine. What wine are you drinking? It's Montrachet, one that you gave me a year ago. Oh, is it cold? Of course, it's white wine. One of your best selections. You two know each other so well. Aw, I wish I could get a glass of wine too. You must like wines too, Mila. I wonder what kind of wine you favor, Mila. I'd be able to give you recommendations if I know what you like. You can count on Jumin's recommendations. He's always so accurate. You tend to enjoy a variety of types. But your recommendations tend to suit my taste. I can rarely find someone who understands my taste as much as you do. I miss those days when we used to share wine and talk about our tastes. Yes, so do I. I think it's been quite a long time since we had wine together. If I remember correctly, we had our last glass of wine a year and 3 months ago. Wishing success for your photography exhibition. Did we? My memories are cloudy. Of course they're cloudy. You drank so much, which is a rare occasion. You were drunk, but you told me that Rika would be worried, and you took the cab back home. Do you have a drunken habit, V? But I'm guessing that you managed to get back home safe. Your homing instinct is a treasure. It's a relief that instinct remains vivid, although your memories fail you. Don't you remember telling me the same thing? Oh my goodness. Usually Jumin doesn't talk much. Don't you remember telling me the same thing the day after that we drank? You said the Rika would be worried. That sounds very much like me. Yes, my memory's better than yours. It always was. Yes. There was even one occasion when I felt so relieved because you remembered everything. So that must be why you left your camera at my place that day. Because you would definitely send someone the next day to deliver it to me. That was on purpose? Perhaps I shouldn't have returned it to you. Come on. But Jumin, you sound drunk. Are you alright? You're not answering, Jumin? Perhaps he's sleeping while chatting. I think he's fallen asleep. No way. There's no way that will happen to Jumin. I heard that Jumin has a spot set for his phone before he falls asleep. Maybe he's busy because of something else. V. Yes? Yusung says that you've changed, but I think you're the same person I know. You still try to take care of everything by yourself, and you remain calm in whatever situation. You did when you were a child, and you still do. You haven't changed. Is that so? And you still don't remember very well regarding our friendship. And that's a bit embarrassing. Don't you think your memories are too detailed, Jumin? You can actually see that? That must be because you're his friend. Yes, I can. Aggressive. I've seen him for ages, so I can see deep down inside him. Jumin? Although there are places that my eyes can't reach. V, do you remember when we first met? When we first met? You mean when I was taking a picture after doodling on the wall? No, your memories are really horrible. Oh, that must be a little less than 6 months since we first met. Correct. Sorry, I just remembered. You crashed into the wall outside my house with your toy car. Yes, that's it. I remember. Little Jumin Han, the I know no such thing as sloppiness boy. I know no such thing as sloppiness boy. What was V like when he was young? He was a boy identical to the man that you see right now. But he did feel a bit neater than now. Was I? The toy car was made in Germany, a gift from my father, perfectly made with even an airbag. Now I remember. Gee, I miss those days. And you haven't changed at all since your childhood. I was playing at home, and when I heard a crash, I found you outside. Your car was totally crushed after crashing into the wall, but you didn't even bat an eye. I remember very gently and calmly calling the insurance company. Yeah, you got out of the car, took out your cell phone, wearing the same smooth face I know, and asked for the typical range of compensation for crashing into a neighbor's wall. Oh my god, so cute. Oh dear, it's been ages since I last saw that picture. That's adorable. Even when he was a child, he could never drive, even a toy car. That's so cute, so sad, funny. Also, how does he have a cell phone? Did they have cell phones like that? They didn't have cell phones like that like 20 years ago. There's no way. Because Jumin's like 27. So there's no way that 20 years ago, because he's like 7 in that picture, that they had cell phones. That's not a thing that was around. If they had the cell phones, it was those big honkin' things that were like the size of your face and like a brick with a big antenna. Not little classy things like that. There's no way. Anyways, okay, enough rambling. So you two met when you two were really young. Wow, you two look just like you do now. Which proves that we haven't changed. And this picture reminds me of how we used to look back in those days. This is somehow fascinating. It's the one that you took back then. It's also a gift that you gave me in celebration of earning a new friend. Yeah, that's right. You asked me to be your friend instead of a compensation. Yes, I remember saying that. So, what did you tell him, Jumin? You asked him to be your friend? You were cute when you were young, V. I still don't get why you asked me to be your friend. Actually, I believe I didn't even know what compensation meant. To be honest, back then, I was all alone in my house, so that's probably why I asked you to be my friend. You never fail me, Jumin. The treasure box of my memories. This is really nothing. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember. So, you've been keeping this picture on your phone? In accordance with the digital era, I even made triple backup files. I miss those days. Can't believe it's been more than 20 years. Compared to those days, now we're way too big. V. Yes? You're right. Nothing has really changed. And I'm sure nothing will change after 20 years, too. You're drunk. You're definitely drunk. It feels like I'm having a casual chat. How do you know if he's drunk? So, this is Jumin's drunken habit. He is no different from the usual, so normally you can't even realize that he's drunk. I must admit, I'm feeling a little drunk. By the time you admit it, you're usually worn out from alcohol. I've read from the dictionary of modern language that you describe drunk as wasted. But why waste? Just what common characteristic is there between being drunk and a waste material? Anyhow, I can still chat. Jumin tends to turn a bit sentimental than usual when he's drunk. Do you have a problem with that? No. I'm so glad to have a friend called Jumin Han. I'm an excellent friend, too. That's right. Excellence is your last name. You were always excellent since childhood. You don't have to tell me what I already know. I believe we've had enough talk. It's getting late. Why don't you go to bed now? I should, but... Shouldn't you be the one going to bed? You have to work tomorrow. Not to mention you sound really drunk. You have work tomorrow, but you're not sleeping yet? I think both of you should go to bed. What's the matter? That's what Rika used to say when she scolded us. And you shouldn't stay awake too late. Go to bed. I'm not listening to a drunk man. If you say so. Tonight, I'll leave first. I heard bean sprout is good at getting rid of hangovers. Good night, Jumin. I hope you get to bed too, Mila. Don't stay up too late. That goes for you too, V. Yes, got it. Good night, Jumin. I wish both of you good night. My memories are coming up. Is it because we talked about our childhood? I remember having a sleepover at Jumin's place when it got too late after playing for hours, and Jumin came over to my place too. That's when we were both really young. Even before we started going to school. We used to talk hours through the night like tonight. And when one of us got tired and fell asleep, the other one would follow suit. You two share a whole lot of memories. Were your families close too? You share a lot of memories. Yes, they're just countless. He's the friend I've spent the most of my life with. I might not remember all, but he'll probably remember everything. We used to spend time together until the moon rose. When our nannies came to pick us up, that was the saddest moment for the day. Perfect timing. The clouds just shrouded the moon outside. I feel like I owe Jumin all the time. I should pay him back, but my debt just keeps multiplying. But it's okay to depend on your friends. It looks like Jumin trusts you a lot. It's okay to depend on your friends. Jumin is exceptionally smart, so I think I'm the only one who depends on him. It's also because I still have a lot to learn. I must think of what I can do for Jumin and the rest of the RFA. I still have lots to learn, but I am the head of the RFA. I want to protect all of the members of the RFA as best I can. Do you think there really is something that you can do in this situation? Could you protect me too? I'll keep looking at what I can do. And I'll do anything I can do to help. It's getting late. I think I'll go to bed now. Shouldn't you head to bed too? I'm going to bed now, too. I don't feel like sleeping yet. I'll hang around for a bit and then go to sleep. I'm going to go to bed, too. I see. It's getting late. You should rest now. I enjoyed our chat today. Let's chat again, Mila. Now please excuse me. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.